Hello everybody and welcome. Today we are going into an intermediate advanced balancing flow, and today I just use a block, so you might not need it, but it's always good to have it handy just in case. I'd recommend maybe grabbing a block, something you can put at the top of your mat. Anyway, go ahead, grab whatever else you'd like to practice with, and I'll meet you back here. Today we're starting off in hero's pose, so if you want to go ahead and sit on that block, you can. We'll just sit up nice and tall and try to draw your shoulders back over your hips. Chin can be slightly lifted or on the horizon. And relax your shoulders down. Palms can be face up or face down, it's your choice. And we'll just begin to settle in and welcome ourselves to our mat. Maybe thank yourself for making it to your mat today. We'll take 3 big breaths wherever you are. So exhale completely. Take a full deep inhale. Spine lengthens. Exhale, ha. Inhaling again. Exhale, ha. The last one, biggest, fullest, deepest inhale. Sit up nice and tall. Pause at the top. Unclench your jaw, drop your shoulders down. Exhale, release. You can seal your lips here. Begin inhaling and exhaling out through our nose. If you'd like, you can inhale, arms reach up overhead. Exhale, hands come through heart center. Bow your head towards your fingertips and put a little pressure in your hands here. Engaging your shoulders. Setting an intention for your day, for your week, your weekend, or your practice. Whatever it may be, nurture it and come back to it when you feel like your mind is wandering. And we'll gently release our hands. Eyes can flutter open if they were closed. Interlace all 10 fingers behind your back. Inhale, shoulders to your ears. Exhale, pull your knuckles down. Lift your chest. You can drop your head back. Feeling a nice deep stretch down the front side body. From your chin to your belly button. Come back through center, release that grip. Arms reach up. Exhale, goalpost arms. Lift your chest. Squeeze your shoulder blades together. Take a deep inhale here. Exhale, arms come together. Round your spine. Elbows and palms touch. Inhale, lifts you up. Chin can lift. Exhale, chin pulls to chest. Rounding your spine, belly button pulls in. Inhale, open up, expand. Exhale, pull it in. Last one, inhale, open up and expand. Exhale, pull it in. Inhale, come back through center, release your hands. Go ahead, roll out your wrists here. Then we'll come back through center, coming onto all fours here. You can remove the block. And then gently just tap out the tops of your feet. Let's tuck our toes, take an inhale, reaching forward, and an exhale will sit you back. Stretching out the bottoms of your feet here. If you'd like to walk your hands back towards your knees, maybe lift up, hinge back, feeling a nice deep stretch down your quads, you can. You gauge the intensity. Still stretching through the soles of your feet, lifting and lengthening. Gently come back through center, cat-cow. Taking this at your own pace, and then adding in any organic movement that you'd like. You can take a circle with your torso here. Rock your hips. Shake out your head. Few more rounds wherever you are. All right, let's come back through center. And let's pick up this right leg behind us. Flex your toes back, drop your hips in line. And then we're gonna bend our knee and then open up our hip like we're a little dog peeing on a fire hydrant. Go ahead, take some knee circles here. And then try to square your shoulders off towards your mat, not collapsing into your left side. And press through both palms in your left knee. Switch directions if you haven't already. And we'll come back through center, taking this into like a little donkey kick and crunch. You can lift your left hand here. My right knee is bent, sole of my foot is reaching towards the sky. I'm gonna take a deep inhale. Low belly pulls in, protect that low back. And then an exhale will pull you in, crunch under. Inhale, still bending that knee. Sole of your foot is reaching. Maybe your left hand reaches up. Exhale, pull it in. Inhale, reach. Exhale, pull it in. Inhale, reach. Sole of your foot and fingertips reaching towards the sky. Exhale, pull it in. Last one. Inhale, reach. Exhale, pull it in. Inhale, expand. Your sole of your foot reaches behind you, fingertips reach forward. Bring that left hand down towards the mat. We're gonna bring our right foot right behind our left. So we're coming into a side plank. You can turn this left leg out behind you like a kickstand. Right arm reaches up towards the sky. Right fingertips can reach forward. Feeling a deep stretch down your right side body from your ankle all the way to your pinky finger. If you'd like, you can take some big arm circles here in your side plank, exploring with some movement. Or you can stay still, it's your choice. Wherever you are, reconnect with your breath. Staying present within this moment, coming back to that intention that you set. So I'll come back through center, reach these right fingertips forward, lift your hips to the sky, and then gently turn back over, coming into this tabletop position. Our right leg is still extended, right toes tucked. Inhale, reach forward, exhale, sit back. Calf stretch here, just for a moment. Channel your breath down the back right leg into your sole of your foot and then back out as you release a little bit of tension, finding ease. Kind of soften through your right knee so you don't hinge it backwards. Coming back through center, coming into our left side now. You can rock your hips from side to side real quick. If you need to stretch out your wrists and sit back on your heels, you can. And join us when you're ready. So again, we're gonna kick our leg out behind us, then bend our knee, open up our hip. Go ahead, take some knee circles here. And then trying to square our shoulders off towards our mat. Switch directions. Coming back through center, let's take this into a little donkey kick. So my toes are flexed back. I'm gonna try to square my hips towards the earth. Right arm reaches out in front of me. I'm gonna take a deep inhale. Exhale, crunch it in. Inhale, this time my fingertips are reaching towards the sky. Heel is reaching towards the sky. Exhale, pull it in. Inhale, reach, kick up. Exhale, pull it in. Inhale, reach and kick up, you got it. Exhale, pull it in. Press firmly through this left hand. Last one, inhale, reach. Exhale, pull it in. Inhale, expand, right hand comes down, left foot comes behind our right, heel spins down, and then this right leg can kick out behind us like a kickstand. Left arm reaches tall. Breathing here, coming into our side plank of our choice. Our left fingertips can reach forward, or you can take these big arm circles if you'd like. Moving with your body, so allowing your hips to move if you'd like. Staying present, bring that wandering mind back. Focus on the feeling of your pose, and then stretching if you want to reach these left fingertips forward. Feeling a stretch all the way from your left ankle to your left pinky finger. Opening your chest towards the left side of the room. Press firmly through this right hand. When you're ready, come back over, tabletop position, tucking your left toes, calf stretch. When you're ready, come back through to your tabletop, setting up for a downward facing dog. Walk your hands out one palm's length here, tuck your toes, take a deep inhale breath, and then exhale, press and lift your hips back. Go ahead, walk out your dog here. Shake your head yes, shake your head no. You can shift your hips from side to side, getting comfy. All right, let's gently walk our feet up to meet our hands at the top of our mat, taking your feet out wide. Gently shift your hips from side to side, taking your gaze right behind you into your forward fold. Softening through your knees, belly is working towards your thighs. If you'd like, you can straighten one leg, maybe bend the other as you rotate your hips. Stretching out along the back sides of your legs here. Coming back through center, heel toe your feet together. Inhale, slowly roll all the way up to standing. Arms will reach up overhead. Exhale, hands come to our low back. Inhale, lift through your chest. Exhale, press through your hips. Head can drop back or chin can stay tucked. It's your choice. Inhale, come back through center. Arms reach up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, flat back. Exhale, forward fold. Plant your hands, step back, high plank, or halfway down chaturanga. Inhale, lift up, upward facing dog. Exhale, press back, downward facing dog. You can always skip the vinyasa here if you'd like, or you can come into a low plank, coming all the way down to your belly, and then making your way up into a low cobra. This is your practice, and so you decorate it how you wish and listen to your body. If you need to take a break, you can always come down into child's pose or Shavasana. All right, when you're ready, inhale, come high up onto your toes. Exhale, bend your knees, step, walk, or hop to the top of your mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, roll all the way up to standing. Arms reach up. Exhale, cactus, open your arms. Lift your chest. Pull your low belly in. Inhale, arms reach up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Plant your hands, step back, high or low plank, your choice. You can lower halfway down or all the way. Inhale will bring you to an upward facing dog or low cobra. Next, exhale, press back, downward facing dog. Again, walking out your dog here, taking any movement. All right, when you're ready, inhale high up onto your toes. Exhale, bend your knees, step or hop to the top of your mat. Inhale, halfway lift, reset. Exhale, forward fold. Bend your knees, sink your hips low, chair pose. Inhale, arms reach up. Exhale, sink low, hands come to your hips. Let's take this right heel out in front of us. So our feet are still hip width distance, so 2 fists. We're just straightening this right leg and then draw this leg back towards you. Toes are flexed back towards your face. Micro bend in your knee. Begin to hinge forward. Feel a deep stretch down the back side of your leg. Always option to keep your chest lifted here. For more of an intense stretch, send your hips back. Reach your heart forward. Reconnect and breathe. No pressure on the top of your right leg. Inhale, we'll lift up, arms reach up, Tadasana. Exhale, we'll sink low back into our chair. This time, left leg kicks out, toes flex back. Micro bend in your knee as you draw your leg back towards you. Heart reaches forward, gaze comes in front of your mat. Then your hips pull back towards the back end of your mat. Breathing down the left leg this time. Again, you can keep your chest lifted for less of an intense stretch. And for more of an intense stretch, hinge forward. Reconnect, breathe. Inhale brings you back up, Tadasana. Arms reach up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Plant your hands, step back, take a vinyasa. We'll all meet in our downward facing dog. From our downward facing dog, inhale, right leg high. Exhale, step it through. Right next to your right thumb, back heel spins down. Warrior one, inhale, lift up. Exhale, sink your hips. Front thigh working towards parallel. You can turn your pinkies in to relax your shoulders down your back. Hips are squaring forward. So inhale, reach up. Exhale, sink low. Inhale, reach. Exhale, cartwheel your hands down, step back, downward facing dog. Inhale, left leg comes high. Exhale, step it through. Back heel spins down. Warrior one, lift up. Exhale, come back down. Again, pinkies can turn in. Relax your shoulders down your back. Gaze comes forward. Inhale, reach. Exhale, sink low. Find your pose, rooting down. Inhale, you reach up. Exhale, cartwheel your hands down. Frame this front foot, step back. Downward facing dog. Beautiful. Let's inhale, shift forward, high plank. Exhale, lower halfway down. Inhale brings you up, upward facing dog. Exhale pulls you back, downward facing dog. All right, so let's inhale this right leg high. Exhale, step it through in between your hands and then heel toe it right next to your right thumb. Sink your hips low. You can bring a block to the inside of your right foot, or you can plant this left hand down. Take a deep inhale. Exhale, twist. Right fingertips reaching up towards the sky here. Relax and sink low. Get your footing. So when you're ready, we're actually going to take this up into a standing twist. So you're going to press firmly through both feet. Torso becomes light as you inhale, reach and lift, still twisting towards the right. Find your balance. Back leg is strong. Arms are reaching onto the horizon. Relax through your shoulders. Inhale will bring you forward to a high lunge. Exhale pulls you back. Warrior two now. Back heel is spinning down. And reconnect. Find your breath. We're going to come through that 2 more times. So, inhale will bring you forward, high lunge. Exhale will take you into a twist to the right. Inhale brings you forward. Exhale, warrior two. Last one, inhale brings you forward.
All 10 toes are facing forward, and then an exhale twists you to the right. Inhale, come back through center. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, glide forward. Flip your palm, reverse your warrior. Staying bent through that front leg. Breathing down this right side body. Inhale, come back through center. Exhale, cartwheel your hands down, framing this front right foot. Step back, three-legged dog. Keep that right leg lifted. Bend your knee, open up your hip. Flip dog. Right hand reaches forward, lift through your hips. Breathe. When you're ready, come back over, three-legged dog. Right leg kicks high. Gently step that right foot down to meet your left. Option to take a vinyasa here or stay in downward facing dog. It's your choice. All right, let's take one breath together. Exhale wherever you are. Take a deep inhale through your nose. Exhale, H-A-ha. Beautiful. Inhale this left leg high. Exhale, step it through in between your hands and then heel toe it over to your left thumb. Feet are like a railroad track, not a tightrope. Then if you want to bring that block underneath your right hand, you can. Sink your hips low. My heel is over the ball of my back foot. Take a deep inhale. And then exhale, twist to the left. Again, reconnecting, rooting down. Hips are sinking low and this back leg is still working strong. Draw your shoulders away from your ears. Everything is really hugging into our midpoint. Breathe. When you're ready, torso becomes light. Readjust your footing if you need to as we inhale, hinge up. Exhale, twist. Gaze towards the left side of the room. Palms are opening up. Relax through your shoulders. Legs are strong. Inhale will bring you forward. High lunge. Exhale takes you back. Warrior two. When you're ready, two more times. Inhale, high lunge. Woo. All 10 toes are facing forward. Exhale, twist to the left. Breathe. Ground down. Inhale, come forward, high lunge. Exhale, back heel spins down. Warrior two. Last one. Inhale, toes turn forward. Reaching up, high lunge. Exhale, twist to the left. Beautiful. Inhale, come forward. Exhale, open up. Warrior two. I'm a little wobbly on this side. Then we'll inhale, glide forward, flip your palm. Exhale, reverse your warrior. Again, breathing down this left side body, feeling a stretch from your hip to your pinky. Inhale, come back. Exhale, cartwheel your hands down to frame this front left foot. Sweep your left leg up towards the sky. Bend your knee, open up your hip. Take it into your flip dog. Left fingertips reaching towards the front of the room. Hips and chest are reaching high towards the sky. When you're ready to come back over, soften, sweeping this left leg up towards the sky. Option to take a vinyasa or stay in this downward facing dog. We'll all meet back in downward facing dog. All right, you guys, when you're ready, second flow. Inhale, right leg lifts high. Exhale, step it on the outside of your right hand. Drop this left knee down towards the earth. Now we're coming into our lizard. This is where your block can come in handy as well. You can also, if you want to work on this back leg, take your block and set it underneath your thigh. So you don't want to be leaning on it, relaxing it, but it's like a little boundary to keep this leg lifted. Allow this right leg to fall open. Knee is working. And then we're going to reach these hands over to the left side of our mat. Now you don't have to have this block underneath you. if that's really uncomfortable. You can just relax down, taking your knee down towards the earth. Breathe and connect wherever you are. If this gets too intense, you can walk your hands back in and then come back through center, allowing this leg to still fall open. Just kind of waking up our hip here. Come back to your intention if you feel like your mind is wandering here. And if you feel good and you want a little quad stretch, bring this right sole of the foot back to the ground. Bend this left leg, reach back with your right hand. Then you can allow this knee to fall open if you'd like, or you can keep everything hugged in for a deeper stretch. Pressing firmly through this left hand. You can also bring your block right underneath your left hand if you'd like. Gently release that foot if you had it. We're going to heel toe our right foot into our midline, coming into a low lunge. So if you had your back leg on that block, go ahead and remove it, taking your knee down towards the earth. Inhale, arms reach up. Exhale, press your hips forward, come back, reach back with your fingertips. Shoot your chest up towards the sky. Pull in your low belly. Finding your back bend here. Option of cactus, open your arms. Hugging everything in and up, not hanging out in our joints, and protecting our low back. Inhale, come back through center. We're gonna tuck this back foot, lift our back knee, and then spin this back left heel down so our toes are facing towards 11 o'clock. We're coming into a half moon and sugar cane today. So I'm gonna take my block and set it right in front of my right foot, just a few inches. So let's inhale, root to rise, coming into our warrior two. And when you're ready, begin to glide forward like you're gonna reverse your warrior. Heel toe this back foot in and begin to shift your weight to this right foot. Right hand comes to the block as you lift your left leg up towards the sky. So you want your left foot to be in line with your hip. Left fingertips can be reaching towards the sky. You can bring this hand to your hip. Soften through your right leg. Soft bend in your knee. And breathe here. Maybe your hand begins to hover and you don't need the block anymore. You can always keep the block here. If you'd like to come into that sugar cane, begin to bend this left leg, reach back with your left hand, grabbing for your ankle, and begin to kick. Kicking this left foot into your left hand as you open up, reaching, chest is opening up, shoulders opening up. Breathe. Try to get a little weightless in your right hand if you feel like you're dumping forward. When you're ready to release, gently re-extend, half moon, and then we're all gonna softly land back in our warrior two. Woo! Hands are onto the horizon. Let's inhale, arms reach up, front leg straightens. Exhale, come back, warrior two. Cartwheel your hands down, framing this front foot, back toes turn forward. Step back, downward facing dog. Beautiful work, you guys. All right, when you're ready, let's inhale. Left leg comes high to the sky. Exhale, step it right next to your left hand. Again, this back right knee can come down towards the earth. or you can bring a block underneath it for an active leg. And again, we're not dumping into this. We're just using it as a little boundary to keep us lifted and a reminder to reactivate that leg here. You can allow this left knee to fall open and then reach out now to the right side of your mat. Breathing into any tension points as you bring your awareness back to your intention and to your practice. If you feel like that mind is wandering, then again, you can always come back through center if you'd like. Readjust, and then walk your hands back out. Maybe your forearms come down toward the floor. And then if you'd like that little quad stretch, coming back through center, hug everything in, kick this right leg up. Reach back with your left hand, grabbing for your right foot. Option to, again, open up here or keep everything hugged in. Knowing the difference between pain and stretching. If it's painful, just gently back out. But if it's uncomfortable, let's try to breathe through it. Sending your breath down into your quad or your groin. When you're ready to let go, gently release. Don't fling it back. And then if your leg was up on that block, go ahead and remove it, taking your right knee to the earth. Coming into our low lunge, heel toe this left foot to your midline. And let's inhale, rise up. Pull this low belly and low ribs in, and then begin to press your hips forward. Chest is gonna lift towards the sky here. Fingertips reach up. And then maybe they reach back, finding your back bend here. Option, goalpost arms, chest is lifting, shoulders are opening up. Pull that low belly in, re-engage, so you're not dumping in your low back here. An inhale will bring us back down through center. We're gonna tuck this back right foot, spin our heel down towards the earth. Setting up for our half moon, take your block out in front of your left foot here. Inhale, root to rise, warrior two. When you're ready to come into that half moon, heel toe this right leg in just a bit. Begin to shift your weight into your left foot. Left hand comes down to the block of the floor. So you begin to hover this back leg. Right hand reaches towards the ceiling, and then open your heart towards the right side of the room. Find your balance and find your gaze. Lifting your chest up, trying to bring that heel in line with your hip. Option to bring your hand towards your hip if you'd like. Gaze can be up at the ceiling or down towards the floor. Noticing the two different sides between your body. And then if you feel like it, maybe you don't need the block. Maybe your left hand hovers. If you'd like to come into that sugar cane, begin to bend this right leg. Reach back with your right hand, grabbing for your ankle or heel. Ooh, find your balance. Reconnect, root down. All right, so allowing your shoulder to open up, back to relax as you kick your right foot into your right hand. Still opening your chest towards the right side of the room. Breathe. Reconnect, softening through this left leg so you're not hyperextending. Find your balance. Find your focus. Woo! If you get a little wobbly, that's okay. Weight becomes light in this left hand. When you're ready to release, slowly unwind, coming back, half moon. Toes flex back towards your face, and we'll slowly all step back into our warrior two. Inhale, arms come up overhead, straighten this front leg. Exhale, come back down. And then we're gonna gently cartwheel our hands down to frame this front left foot. Back right toes turn forward. Sweep this left leg back to meet your right. One last chance for a vinyasa if you'd like to take it. Let's inhale, shift forward. Exhale, we're halfway down. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. And we're gonna gently walk our feet up to meet our hands here, taking our feet out as wide as our mat. Squat your hips low. Malasana, if you'd like, you can bring a block underneath your hips here. And then let's bring our hands together at heart center. And then bring your elbows in between your knees as you press and lift your chest towards the sky. You can always remove the block as well. You don't need it if you don't want it. And then when you're ready, if you'd like, you can stay here. Or left hand extends, right arm reaches towards the sky. Pull it back into your shoulder socket so you're not really extending. And really shine your heart towards the right side of the room. Coming back through center, this time right hand comes out to the right side. And then we'll inhale, lift this left arm, exhale, twist, pull your your left arm back into your shoulder socket. Exhale, maybe you twist a little bit deeper. Inhale, come back through center. Exhale, take a gentle seat on towards the earth. Let's kick our legs out in front of us. Give them a nice little wiggle. Coming into our Janusirsasana. Right foot comes to our inner thigh. Inhale, arms reach up. Exhale, hinge over this left leg. Breathe, reconnect. Find your intention. Inhale, slowly come back up. Arms reach up. Exhale, twist to the right, left hand on top of our right knee. Inhale, lift and extend. Exhale, twist, gazing behind you. Inhale, come back through center. Keep this left hand on top of your right knee. Right fingertips reach over to the left side of the room. Keeping this right knee down towards the earth. Cactus, open your arm, lift your chest towards the sky. Inhale, re-extend. Right hand comes behind you, fingertips face away. Lift through your hips, reaching back. Left fingertips are extended, chest is reaching, hips are lifted. Exhale, come back down. Switch sides. Left sole of our foot comes into our right thigh. Inhale, arms reach up. Exhale, twist and hinge over this right leg. Not allowing your mind to wander. If those thoughts come up, just acknowledge them and let them pass. Repeat that intention in your head. Nurture it. Inhale slowly brings you up as our arms reach up. Exhale, twist to the left, right hand on top of your left knee. Inhale, lift and lengthen. Exhale, twist. Maybe gaze comes behind you. Inhale, come back through center. Keep your right hand on top of your left knee. Left fingertips reach over to the right. Left knee is working down towards the earth. Shine your heart forward or up to the sky as you open up this left arm, half cactus. Inhale, re-extend. And when you're ready, come back through center. Left hand plants behind you. Right fingertips lift with your hips. Coming into this little flip dog variation. Breathe. The chest is lifting, hips are lifting. Press firmly through this left arm. Coming back down through center. Let's bend both of our legs. Windshield wiper them from side to side. And then gently, let's come on down to our back here. Readjust your hips so they're in line with your shoulders. Let's take our legs up to the sky. You roll out your ankles, open and close your toes. Now, option here to come into just the legs up the wall if you want to bring a block underneath your sacrum. That's where your back flesh meets your bum flesh. Or you can take this into a shoulder stand. Now, I don't normally teach shoulder stand on video, but if you'd like it and it's in your practice, go ahead and take it. When you are in a shoulder stand, please gaze right up at the ceiling. Don't look at the video. And know this is a shoulder stand, not a neck stand. So I want you to have that natural curve in your cervical spine, so you're not flattening your neck down towards the earth. So weight is in your shoulders. Shoulders are rolling underneath you, and use your hands behind your back for support. So when you're ready, gently roll up and lift. So hands are at my low back, elbows and knees are squeezing in. Hips are working high. And again, I still have that curve in my neck. Weight is in my shoulders and my elbows, forearms here, keeping me lifted. And breathe. So you want to try to pull your feet away from you. I know it feels weird. And try to straighten your hips, bringing them into your view. And when you're ready and you'd like to take this in a plow, go ahead, bend through your hips, bringing your feet behind you, keeping your hands at your low back. If those feet don't reach the floor, you can also take this into a shoulder rinse. Whatever works. Gaze is still right up at the ceiling. Shoulders and elbows are still working behind you. Option for deaf man's pose, bending your knees right next to your ears. Hands are still at my low back. You can stay here, or if you'd like, roll down gently, catching your legs, happy baby. If you had legs up the wall and your hips are on a block, you're gonna have to jump off that block before you come into your happy baby. Rocking from side to side. Maybe opening up one leg and then the other. I'm gonna gently bring my knees back together. Just hug them in. If you'd like, you can take a little outer hip stretch, crossing your legs. Trying to bring your knees in line with one another. Then interlace all 10 fingers around the outside of your left shin. So I have my right leg crossed over my left. So whatever shin is on the outside, interlace all 10 fingers around. Gently pull your legs in towards your chest. Feeling a deep stretch down your glute. allowing your tailbone and shoulders to relax down. Gently switch sides, so crossing your legs over to the other side. Interlacing all 10 fingers around the outside of your shin, and then pulling those knees in towards your chest. Relax your shoulders down, unclench your jaw. And gently release and unwind. If you'd like, take a few knee circles here. Hands can come to the tops of your knees, giving your sacrum a nice little massage. Remember to switch directions if you haven't already. And when you're ready, gently begin to make your way into your Shavasana. Legs can be extended, bent, whatever feels best. Arms can be up over your head if you'd like. Release any breathing exercises or techniques that you are using. Relax through your facial muscles and jaw. Feel the support of your surface beneath you and the gentle rise and fall of your belly. Acknowledge any thoughts that come up and let them pass. You can note them for later. As you completely unwind and allow yourself to relax.
When you're ready, you can begin wiggling your fingers, wiggling your toes. Maybe you rock your hips from side to side. Take one big morning stretch here. Inhale, extend and reach. Exhale, relax down, and then gently shift onto your favorite side, cradling your head in your arm. When you're ready, press yourself up to a seated position. Sitting up nice and tall. Let's inhale, arms reach up overhead. Exhale, hands come through heart center, gazing down at your fingertips. Take a moment for thanking yourself for making it to your mat today. Come back to that intention. And if it was just for your practice, take a deep inhale. Exhale, let it go. If it was for the rest of your day or even your weekend, remember to nurture it and care for it. Come back to it when things feel a little bit crazy and you need some time to breathe. Thank you all so much for flowing with me today. It's always an honor, and I will see you next time. Namaste.